Hello. It is always fun to travel around the world and meet new people. In current circumstances, when we can't, it's still a great opportunity to take the time and learn about them. Today, let's imagine traveling to Colombia. Colombia is a beautiful and diverse country located in the northern section of South America. It is diverse in land with areas of thick tropical forest, the capital city in the chillier Andes Mountains, and a beachy Pacific coastal region. And it is also diverse in people, with influences from Afro-Caribbean culture, indigenous peoples, and Spanish culture from Spain. The combination of all these cultures is what makes Colombia so unique and colorful. So if we are going to travel to Colombia, first we want to be able to be friendly and say hello. Colombians speak Spanish with influence from the Caribbean, European, and Latin American Spanish. Here are some differences that you may notice between textbook Spanish and what you hear on the streets. Colombian speakers will often drop the D or B near the end of a word. For example, cansado would become cansao. You may hear the word parce. This means friend and is more common than amigo in Colombia. Pues is a very common word in Colombian speech. It means well, as in, well, all right, or well, look, pues mira. If you go shopping, you are sure to hear a la orden. This means directly at the order, but it is used like at your service and said after transactions or when somebody is trying to make a sale. So if you're going to go down to Colombia, what are some fun cultural activities that you can enjoy? Colombia is famous for its show-stopping festivals that it has throughout the year. Some of the best are Carnaval de Barranquilla, which occurs right before Lent, the Black and White Carnival, which is an astounding cultural exhibit held at the start of the year, and the one you absolutely do not want to miss is Feria de las Flores, the Festival of Flowers, which is pictured here. It is a summer festival with millions of flowers that parade the streets of Medellin. Dancing and music is very popular throughout Colombia, which is varied across the many cultural regions of Colombia, with influences from Spanish, African Caribbean, and indigenous cultures. Cumbia is the percussion-heavy dance music that is native to Colombia. Other popular styles include vallenato, which is a narrative style with a guitar or an accordion, or champeta, which is a fusion of reggae and other indigenous rhythms. Colombia's best-known musical export is the world-famous pop singer and dancer, Shakira. Soccer, or football, is the most popular sport in Colombia. The Colombian National League, as of 2019, is rated the 5th best in the world by the IFFHS. Watch out for them in the next FIFA World Cup. A game you may not have heard of that is native to Colombia is tejo, where you throw a metal disc at a clay board with small packets of gunpowder laying on the metal ring. If you hit the gunpowder packet, then boom! You get a tiny explosion. The more bangs you get, the more points. Every culture has their superstitions and proper etiquette, which can be so fun to learn about. In Colombia, it is extremely bad luck to put your purse on the floor. You may have heard the saying yourself, purse on the floor, money out the door. Monserrate is a beautiful sanctuary atop a mountain near Bogota and an eye-catching tourist attraction. But beware, couples that go here before they are wed will have their relationship doomed. When in Colombia, mind your table manners. They dine very formally, with hands always visible and elbows off the table, and they use utensils to eat everything, even to cut fruit. When beckoning to someone to come here, use your whole hand palm down. Using just an index finger is considered impolite. Colombia is known for its world-famous arts and literature. Let's highlight some of the greats. It was on Colombian soil that some of the oldest pre-Columbian artifacts were found. In Bogota, you can see all of these artifacts in their full splendor at the Gold Museum, where there are tens of thousands of gold pieces. One of the most famous Colombian painters is Fernando Botero, is Pope Leo X painting pictured here. His art of exaggerated large bodies can be found all over the world. Colombia also has a Nobel Prize in Literature winner, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who famously wrote 100 Years of Solitude, Love in the Time of Cholera, and many other books. Colombia is home to many unique and beautiful artisan crafts. This is a Wayui mochila, or a Wayui bag. They are colorfully designed bags originally designed and still made today by the indigenous Wayui people of Colombia and Venezuela. If you feel motivated to make your own, you can find crocheting patterns for these. This is a sombrero volteado, one of the symbols of Colombia. The hat and design date back to pre-colonial times. Making a sombrero volteado is a time-consuming process as the strips of straw are dyed naturally and then woven by hand. Huergue crafts are intricately hand-woven baskets, bowls, trays, and accessories made by the Hunan people of the Pacific coast. It involves weaving the fibers of the leaves of the huergue palm trees. Now, I don't know about you, but my favorite thing from any culture is the food. First, we have arepas. These are delicious breakfast foods that you can stuff with cheese if you'd like. If you'd like some meat for dinner, try fritanga with a hearty platter of grilled meat and plantain. Every region has a different way to make empanadas. In Colombia, it involves yellow cornmeal, stuffing it with both meat and rice or potatoes, and then typically frying it. If you don't try the fruit in Colombia, you've made a mistake. There are so many varieties that you can't find elsewhere, like passion fruit, dragon fruit, and mangosteen, otherwise known as the Queen of Fruit, allegedly because of its popularity with Queen Victoria. Colombian buñuelos are eaten for holidays and special occasions. They are a sweet and crispy crust wrapped around a dough ball stuffed with cheese. They are decadent and comforting all at once. If you are interested in making your own Colombian food, check out our household arepa recipe. They are delicious to eat in the morning with an egg of your preferred style and some sliced avocado. You will only need some water, white cornmeal, and a little bit of table salt, and you can add mozzarella cheese if you wish. Mix the ingredients in a container and then knead into a dough ball that you will let sit for 3 minutes at room temperature. This recipe will make 10 portions, so separate, form a small ball, and then use your thumb to press in a pocket for the cheese in the center. Add the cheese and then fold back over. Then form a small patty about 3½ inches in diameter. Cook on medium-high heat in a pan for 5 minutes on both sides and then enjoy. This is one of my favorite breakfast foods, and I hope that you give it a try if you haven't had one before. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to learn more about Colombian culture, please check out our digital resource database, Culturegrams, or watch any of our numerous documentaries for streaming on Canopy, both accessible on our website with a library card at theoceancountylibrary.org, or just stop in one of our branches to pick up any number of resources.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.